This is News Center 6 this morning.
Speaking of the arts, the battle between good and evil is taking center stage as of tonight. Jekyll and Hyde opened at MSU's Wharton Center. The romantic tale tells the story of a medical experiment gone horribly wrong and the resulting life of Dr. Jekyll and his evil alter ego, Edward Hyde. The musical runs through March 19th. The tickets, which range from $27.50 to $47.50, are still available, we're told, and you can call the Wharton Center at 1-800-WHARTON.
I'm Emily Wagner, live at the Wharton Center in East Lansing, where they're just coming off the opening night of Jekyll and Hyde. I have the star, and I'll introduce you to him coming up.
A classic story of good versus evil premiered at MSU's Wharton Center last night. Jekyll and Hyde tells the well-known tale of a chemistry experiment gone terribly wrong. News Center 6 reporter Emily Wagner is live now at the Wharton with a very special guest this morning, the star of the show. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Joanne. That's right. I am here live in the Wharton Center. Right now it's pretty empty, as you can see, but I am with Chuck Wagner. He's the star of Jekyll and Hyde. And Chuck, last night was opening night. How was it?
It was fabulous. It was a great show. In fact, we've got a lot of Jackies that came up and think it's one of the best shows that they've seen. So I felt there was a special magic last night.
Tell us about Jackies.
Well, Jackies are that's the coined phrase for the fans that have come see the show several times. I know several myself have seen it 300 or 400 times. That's a bit excessive. Usually it's about 10 or 20 times. And we interact with them online at the website, www.jekyll-hyde.com. So anybody wants to come on and get Jackie with it, feel free to come and log on, and several of us, myself included, post and interact with the fans. It's just great to kind of be aware of your audience.
Great. Okay, well, this is such a classic story. What gives this play a modern feel?
Well, I think it's the power of Frank's music. Frank writes great music, big hit songs like This Is the Moment that's been used for Miss America pageant, the Olympics, the Super Bowl. Fabulous song. We've got great talented performers. Sharon Brown, my leading lady who plays Lucy, raises the roof of this place with her voice. Kelly O'Hara, my leading lady who plays my fiance, beautiful crystalline voice. It's a very talented group of people, and it's a great, passionate piece of theater.
Okay, and you are also the Zyban guy.
I was the Zyban guy. Now there's a softer sell. Now you don't have to quit all at once. Mine was a little more hard sell. But I just wanted to comment to you. It's always good to see another Wagner in the business.
Oh, great. Thanks. That's nice. That's great. All right. Well, we'll be back in another half hour with more, Chuck, and we're going to have him sing, too.
Hey, am I? Fabulous. Come on out and see the show.
All right. Reporting live in East Lansing, Emily Wagner, News Center 6. Back to you, Joe.
Hopefully we can clear up that signal so we can hear him sing. Well, the musical runs through March 19th. Tickets are still available. They range in cost from $27.50 to $47.50. You can call the Wharton at 1-800-WHARTON for more information. A classic story of good versus evil premiered at MSU's Wharton Center last night. Jekyll and Hyde tells the well-known tale of a chemistry experiment gone terribly wrong. News Center 6 reporter Emily Wagner is live now at the Wharton with a very special guest, the star of the show. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Joanne. I am with Chuck Wagner. He's the star of Jekyll and Hyde. And Chuck, earlier we were talking about opening night went fine.
Oh, it was fabulous. It was a great, great show.
My question, who do you like playing better, Jekyll or Hyde?
Well, I'm of the opinion that you can't play one without the other. Jekyll, like any good addict, is in denial, thinking that Hyde is someone else, but Hyde in his pure evil says, no, buddy, you are me. So, you know, it's like, you can't have one without the other.
Okay. Well, you've also been in many TV shows. Do you like the stage or do you like TV better?
The thing that's great about the stage, particularly when you play beautiful houses like this, is the interaction between the audience. So there's really nothing like live musical theater. And then plus the added chance, because I have a big voice too, it's really nice to sing this fabulous music. So it's a great chance to interact and to feel the power of the interaction. Because when you put film or television together, it's piecemeal. You don't get that live interaction.
Why this part? Why Jekyll and Hyde?
Well, because they gave me the job. No, because it's a fabulous show, and it's an actor's dream. I mean, when the show was written in 1886 by Robert Louis Stevenson, it was a huge success, and 3 years later, it was the biggest play on the West End of London. At the same time, the Jack the Ripper killings were happening. So in the popular mythology, the kind of fusion of Jack the Ripper and Jekyll and Hyde has made Hyde seem much more of a monster. In the book, he only kills one man, but here in our show, he actually kills several people, including a prostitute. So there's definitely a parallel between the two stories fusing together. And thanks to the miracle of Leslie Bricuss's book and Frank's music, it's a theatrical event again at the turn of this century. So I'm hoping for the turn of the next century, maybe my great-great-great-grandson will be playing the role.
Great. And the show does run through the 19th. How many shows do you have left?
Plenty. I don't know. We're here all week. I encourage everybody to come out and see it. It's a great, you won't be disappointed. It's a bit of Broadway magic here in East Lansing.
Great. Thanks so much, Chuck.
Thank you, Emily. Take care, and sorry about that bad cable feed.
All right. Reporting live in East Lansing, Emily Wagner, News Center 6. Back to you, Joanne.
And Chuck Wagner.
And Chuck Wagner.
And Jack's on New York.
The Wagners. All right, I've got all the details here. The musical runs through March 19th. The tickets are still available.